It's preseason basketball on ESPN. The Sonics come in with an offense that can run with any team in the league. Points shouldn't be a problem for them. They will be squaring off versus the Jazz, who come in needing to stay calm offensively. They can get frustrated in a slow game or get run down in a fast break affair. So a comfortable pace will be the key. So let's see how it plays out in New Orleans with Bob Steele and Rod West waiting to call the game.
Welcome aboard, Hoop fans. We're here at the Hornets Arena in New Orleans. I'm Bob Steele, and I'm here with my partner, Rod West. Let's take a quick look at the starters. Any thoughts, Rod?
Gary Payton is a 20-point-plus scorer a game, Bob, so the defense better not forget to keep an eye on him.
Okay, Rod, now let's head to center court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Utah Jazz. At center, number 31. At forward, Karl Malone. Also at forward, Andrei Kirilenko. At guard, Matt Harpring. Also at guard, John Stockton. And now the starting lineup for your Seattle Supersonics. At the center position, out of Penn State, 6'11", number 52, Calvin Booth. And forward from Yugoslavia, 6'10", number 77, Vladimir Radovanovic. At the other forward position, out of Saline Celtic High School, 6'10", number 7, John Lewis. And guard, out of Oregon State, 6'6", number 31, Grant Merritt. Also at guard, out of Oregon State, 6'4", number 20, Gary Payton.
The Jazz get the opening tip. Passes.
I got him. Blue. Line it up.
Bounce pass. Harpring gets airborne, gets fouled, he'll shoot a pair.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul, foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He gets the first of two. He's off on the second. Blue passes
Ball. Don't get picked.
it. Into the low post.
Barry
Elevates. Goes class on the lay-in. 31. Throws it in. The Jazz have the ball in a small deficit. 2-1.
That's a screen.
Passes it. Gets stopped by Lewis. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. Lets it go from 17 feet out. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Harpring looked to be in good position, but those mid-range jumpers can be tougher than they look sometimes.
Passes it. They work it in. The ball's loose. Fires from the right block. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
Nice call by the ref. Definite contact on the shot.
He can't get the first.
Come on, focus. You put it in.
He sinks the second. Malone inbounds the ball. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Malone wants it down low. 7 on the shot clock. Harpring takes a turnaround Jay. Can't tie it up.
Harpring must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Brent Perry is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He gets the first of 2. Karolinka will come out of the game because of foul trouble.
Ball, ball, ball.
Stockton dishes it off. They push it inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Malone takes a shot from the elbow. Tickles the twine.
Malone acts like he's going to drive it after making a drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet check.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Booth with the inbound. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. What's the key to the man-to-man defense they're going against, Rod?
It's putting that pressure on the ball handler. When you're playing man-to-man, you're challenging the offense to beat you.
Count that last jumper by Lewis.
Nice job to get open and drain that outside shot.
Passes. Stolen.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to. That was a limp pass. If you want to get the outside pass beyond your defenders, you've got to put more zip on the ball. They did everything right but make the delivery, Bobby.
Grabbed by Lewis. Lewis launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Lewis isn't even going to dwell on that last shot. He knows he should have made it, so he'll wait to redeem himself when the next open three comes around.
The tray was missed by Stockton. Peyton has the ball.
Stockton took the right shot. He didn't hit it, but you have to believe he's going to make that shot a lot more than he's going to miss it.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Nice rebound by the 18-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Stockton makes the pass.
Watch power.
Pulls the trigger from the high post. Kisses it off the right rim, then in.
He's just so quick, Bob. He abuses the defender with the drop step move and gets the bucket.
This guy is so hard to stop with that move, Rod. Great defensive anticipation is a must to slow him down.
Completely true, Bob. If the defense can stay with him and put a hand in his face, they'll have a much better chance of stopping him.
Radmanovic throws it in. The Sonics are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Passes it in the paint. Shoots from the paint. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a play.
The Jazz work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 5 from the floor. Pass caught by Harpring. Malone now has it. 7 on the shot clock. Malone shoots, gets back iron and out.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
Stolen. Pass to the paint. Radmanovic lets it go from 7 feet out. Puts too much on it.
Vladimir Radmanovic has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Bounce to the paint. Puts it up inside. Can't drop in the lightly contested shot.
Harpring had the slight advantage there, but the defender hung in just enough to disrupt that one.
Radmanovic wants the ball. Gets airborne. Botches the lay-in. The Jazz can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here. Launches from beyond the arc. Rolls off the far side of the rim, then in. Radmanovic inbounds the ball. We're at the end of 1. The score, 9-8. The Sonics have the lead after 1 period, Rod. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
Field goal percentage, Bob. They're definitely doing a better job in finding the open man, and that's why they've got a nice little lead.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Pick him up. Let's go, Sonics. Ball. 305.
Passes intercepted.
Horrible angle on that pass, Bob. You've got to swing the ball to a wider angle if you want to make the entry pass from there.
Watch baseline.
Harpring passes. The Jazz can take their first lead in quite a while with a bucket. The defensive rebound by Boone. The Sonics head into the front court. They're shooting 50% from the floor. The finger shot was rolled in by Payton. The Jazz bring it up. They're shooting 50% from the arc.
Watch the pick. Pin down.
Now in the paint. It's stolen.
Smart read by the defensive guy, Bob. He saw what was going down, jumped out to pick the pass.
Payton with an ill-advised step in the line, and he's whistled out of bounds. Booth will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Supersonics.
31 with the inbound. Harpring brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Malone has position down low. Loose ball. The Sonics touched it last right before it went out of bounds. The steal. Payton with the ball.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
14 takes a turnaround J. Can't get it to fall.
The D was a little, let's call it shaky, but that was a solid defensive play, and an effective one, too.
Harpring passes it. There's the steal. Passes it.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
The inside shot was buried by 14.
Number 14 gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Throws it in. The Jazz are at the controls. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc. What's the key to the 1-3-1 zone they're going against?
Bob, I think it's pressure. The 1-3-1 zone allows the defense to trap the ball handler on the wings and the corners where they can force a turnover or a bad shot. Either way, it's good.
Grab by Barry.
Clear up.
Payton dishes it off. 7 seconds to shoot. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. Yanks it down inside.
Payton was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Stockton is at the controls. He's shooting 50% from the arc. Skies! Botches the lay-in.
Good rebound on the inside.
Stolen. The Sonics work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Passes.
3 ice. Help down low.
Seven on the shot clock. But we gotta see that again.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D? He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Stockton works it up court. He's 1 out of his last 2 from the arc. Malone is asking for it in the post.
305.
Nabbed by Malone. They work it in. Passes outside. They push it inside.
I got him.
Stolen! Barry comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Lewis with the rock.
Woo, just a little bit too much contact on that one, Bob. You've got to be more in control when you're going strong to the ball like that. Too easy of a call for the ref.
He can't get the first.
Substitution
31.
for the
He'll head to
Jazz.
the bench. Rebounded by Malone. Malone passes the ball. He's running, but there's 2 back defensively.
Drop.
Rises up. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 5 in the game. 14. Inbounds the ball. The Sonics have the rock. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it.
Inside.
Picked off! It's stolen. Shoots from the top of the key. Gets the front rim.
Don't make up your mind.
Radmanovic should think twice before he takes that shot. And if he still wants to shoot it, he should think a third time and a fourth time. That's not his game.
Passes.
2C. Help.
Gets aggressive. Gets the lay-in.
Malone.
50 seconds here in the second quarter.
Pick on it. Pin down.
Payton makes the pass. Radmanovic goes with the fadeaway. Bounces off the left rim and out.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. Anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Passes it. Releases from the stripe. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
Nice looking assist here, Bob. A player should always be looking for a teammate who has the better look.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
And no doubt about that, but it's only an assist if the guy makes the basket, and he does right here.
With the inbound. The Sonics, with the score of this trip down, can tie it up. Passes.
Drop.
Payton takes the quick shot. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Tough call, Bob, but the right call. Too much contact during the shooting motion.
He gets the first of
Substitution
two.
for the Supersonics.
Hargrave will leave the floor. He's really been struggling so far.
Substitution for the Jazz.
The Jazz. Avid. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Karate launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. We've reached halftime with the score 17-17. Let's throw it to Clark in the studio for a quick halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The Sonics have gotten a lot of steals out there in the first half, but they're still in the middle of a close battle out there. They need to continue their pressure defense, but improve in other areas so that these steals are translating into a big lead on the scoreboard. Karl Malone, in the first half, has a total of 8 points and 9 rebounds. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Supersonics.
Who throws
Substitution
it
for the
in?
Jazz.
Payton passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Barry was too wide open if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Received by Kirilenko. The Jazz bring it up. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. 7 on the shot clock.
Pin down.
Bounce pass. Kirilenko puts it up. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Kirilenko is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Passes it. Seven seconds to shoot. Passes. Payton launches from beyond the arc. Puts too much on it. Bounce pass.
I got it.
Stockton brings it up. He's shooting 50% from the arc.
2C.
Top of the key. Lobbed. 7 on the shot clock. Pulls the trigger from the high post. Bounces off the left rim and out.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Payton has the ball. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Payton has it. Releases from close range. Gets right iron, no good.
Booth has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
Passes it. Gets stopped by Payton. 7 seconds to shoot. Stockton lets it go from 17 feet out.
Let's go.
Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Stockton is kicking himself right now. He got the shot he wanted, but it didn't come through.
The inside shot was buried by Booth.
Booth gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
31. Inbounds the ball. Stockton is at the controls. He's 1 out of his last 2 from the arc. Stockton passes it. Low. Kicks it out. Stockton has the ball. Kirilenko launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The 3 was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
Takes a wide open shot. Can't connect. Yanks it down inside.
Now, you're going to see that shot go in most of the time. Big break for the defense.
Passes. In the paint. They're inside. 7 on the shot clock. The game is tied after that bucket by Kirilenko.
We're not exactly used to seeing him take those, but he seized the opportunity, got the bucket.
The Sonics have the ball. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes it. Seven seconds to shoot. Nice laying off the glass by Payton.
Payton has a crossover move that's the envy of most NBA players. We got to see it on that play.
The Jazz are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 5 from the arc. Gets vertical. Gently drops it in. Radmanovic with the inbound. Payton with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Payton dishes it off.
13 down.
Fires. Now he's in double figures.
Payton didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
Pick him up.
58 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Passes. Shoots from 12. Answers right back.
They left a big defensive opening out there on the outside, Bob. The offense found that opening, and they exploited it.
Payton works it up court. He has 8 points from the floor. Inside pass. Fires from the post. Good.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
The Jazz have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Lobbed it. Malone goes with a fadeaway. Bounces it off the short side and in.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. Radmanovic throws it in. The Sonics work it up court. They're shooting 45% from the floor. Payton passes the ball. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron, no good. The Jazz have the rock. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. The long ball was off the mark by Stockton. 14. Looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Substitution for
31
the
will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Jazz.
We've just finished the 3rd quarter. The score, 25-25. The Sonics have played it even going into the 4th. What have you noticed statistically, Rod?
Field goal percentage, Bob. They're not shooting as well as the opposition, but they played so well in other areas of this game, and that's why it's all tied up. Now they just need to play some even tougher defense and create easier baskets.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Passes it. Takes the turnaround J. Gets the front rim.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
Payton makes the pass. Barry has the rock. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Pass caught by Barry. 7 on the shot clock. Payton, high rises. Down it goes. Nice finger roll. Malone inbounds the ball. The Jazz head into the front court. They're shooting 28% from the arc. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Puts it up. Doesn't tie it up.
Should have had that one there, Bobby. The offense is getting open and getting them the ball, but the outside shot just not falling.
Payton heads up court. He has 8 points from the paint. Berry passes. Seven on the shot clock. Wing shot is missed by Berry. Brody now has it. The Jazz have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the arc. Passes it. Malone takes the shot from about 6. Scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
He is so hard to stop on the inside. You need to bring your A game if you plan on stopping him, and that wasn't an A.
Payton has it. He's 4 out of his last 6 from the floor. Caught by Lewis. Lewis shoots, answers right back.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot.
The Jazz can tie it up with a basket. This strip down.
Watch that look.
Inside. It's stolen.
Lewis continues to pressure the offense into coughing it up and coming away with big-time steals. A few more plays like that, and they just might squeak by with this one.
Booked that last layup by 14.
The Sonics can't break this game open, and that's a little scary. This is anybody's contest at this point.
The Jazz bring it up. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Kirilenko passes it. Rises up. Watches the lay-in. The Sonics can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Passes. The steal. Kirilenko has the ball. He's 2 of 5 from the floor.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
Kirilenko gets aggressive. Gets the lay-in.
Andrei Kirilenko.
14 with the inbound. Payton is at the controls. He has 10 points from the floor. Payton launches from beyond the arc. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He has a total of 15. The Jazz have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Brody dishes it off. Picked off! Payton works it up court. He's 1 out of his last 2 from the arc. Lewis with the ball. Gary Payton is credited the assist. He's got 5.
Lewis set himself up perfectly to complete the alley-oop. He gets the basket, but don't forget about how good that pass was.
The Jazz are at the controls. They're shooting 28% from the arc. Malone is looking for the ball. They work it in. They push it inside. Ostertag puts it up inside. Puts too much on it.
Can't have that kind of contact going up for the shot. That will get the foul every single time.
He can't get the first. Ostertag will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Yanks it down inside. Into the low post. Berry jumps up. Goes glass on the layup.
They've got themselves a nice cushion here with the clock ticking away. Good place to be, but they can't afford any mental errors.
53 seconds here in the game. Passes it. It's knocked away. Kirilenko with the personal. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
John Stockton with the personal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. 31. Throws it in. Stockton has the rock. He's 1 of 4 from the arc. Stockton passes the ball. Nice lay-in off the glass by Kirilenko.
Stockton is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skill.
Quincy Lewis with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of two. Harpring looks fresh coming back on the floor. Corrals the defensive glass. The Jazz have the rock. They're shooting 43% from the floor. Bounce pass. Stockton launches from beyond the arc. Stockton from the arc. He's got two from downtown.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
When you get that pass, you need to hit your shot just like you did here. Radmanovic inbounds the ball. Malone with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. Stockton has an opportunity to get his third three of the night this trip down.
That's three.
Harpring launches from beyond the arc. Gets the tough shot to fall. You don't see him taking or making many of those. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Jazz will take a timeout here. Malone with the inbound. Passes.
Screen coming. Watch the box.
Launches from beyond the arc. Can't connect. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 45-37. Well, that will do it for us tonight. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Sonics come away with an 8-point victory over the Jazz. They look to be in good form as they prepare for the regular season. The Sonics made more free throws, and that was symbolic of the entire night. They were just more aggressive all around and forced their way to the line, which is the best indicator of just how much a team is attacking on offense. Gary Payton ended up with a total of 21 points and 6 assists. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. Don't forget to tune into ESPN during the regular season for games, highlights, and analysis. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.